I am here with Jessie Wang, and she is going to walk us through the IoT integration with customer service. Jessie, welcome.
Hey, I'm Jessie Wen. I'm a customer service PM managing the connected customer service, which I am going to demo you the user scenario today. And then this is a new solution we will be embedded into our customer service hub. This will allow our customer who has the IoT device to give a full support on the device cycle. So there are two new security roles added into the customer service solution, which is the IoT endpoint user and IoT admin. As you can see, IoT admin is basically the admin who can configure the IoT device. So I will show you very quickly. And also IoT endpoint user is mainly the IoT support user who can manage the device configuration, the command and the property as well. So let's start from the IoT admin role first. So if I'm an admin role, I should be able to go to the service management SAMAP, and there will be one section called out for IoT. And over there, you can configure multiple stuff, right? So first of all, it's the IoT data pool from the IoT provider. So our IoT provider currently can support IoT Central, IoT Hub, and any other third-party IoT provider. So you can schedule this data pool as frequently you want, once a week, once a day, or once a quarter, depends on your customer needs. Second thing is on the device category. Really depends on the business you are in. So I put three sample device category in my testing environment. One is a refrigerator, one is a thermostat, one is vending machine. If you have other device category, you can add over there. And after the device category setup, you can define the device property definition, right? So for example, I put the humidity and the temperature as a two property definition, and that can be linked to the device category I just set up. The last thing you can set up is the command definition. Command definition basically is to help the support user to send the command to the device. And let's take a look at the command I set up in my testing environment. You can see this command can be used by these three categories. And the what value we are going to send is two KPI metrics. One is humidity, one is temperature. So, okay, those are the admin role to set up the IoT related information. So let's jump to the regular support user, how they can use the connected customer service solution to support the IoT device. So in our world, we have two support scenario we can support. One is a reactive scenario, which means the end customer calls into the agent and complain about the issue they have with their device, and then agent can start looking at the issue and do some troubleshooting. Second scenario we are going to use is the proactive scenario. So admin should be able to set up some rule like Microsoft Flow. For example, if there is some threshold on device, for example, the temperature, refrigerator temperature is over 100 degrees for 2 hours, and they need to auto convert the IoT alert into a case and assign to the agent. So when agent log into Dynamics Customer Service Hub, they can pick up the case and the troubleshooting right away. So those are the two scenarios we are supporting. So let's start the reactive scenario first, then jump into the proactive scenario. So reactive scenario usually comes into the account verification first. So Jessie Wen calls Jane Smith. Jane Smith is the CSR agent, and Jessie Wen is the end customer, C2 customer. And Jessie called Jane, say, I have a problem with my device. Can you help me? And sure. And what's your account? And they do some authorization on the phone. And then Jane Smith can open Jessie's account and look into the tab the device tab, and now Jessie has a 6 device registered to her, right? And we have a view over here to show the potential issue with each device, right? Look at here. So if there is any active or in progress alert associated with the one device, we will show over here. Also, we will show what's the latest active alert timestamp, right? So based on those indication, and Jane already knows there's some potential issue with a multiple device, and Jane can talk to Jessie and say, okay, are you talking about device refrigerator 1, thermostat 1, and a vending machine 1? Yes, confirmed from the phone, and then Jane can create a case from this quick form. So let's do this 3 devices issue. Today is a 3/26/20. Okay, this case origination is from phone, and I'm going to save. Okay, this case was created, and you can see on this case, you have a device tab. You should be able to see those 3 devices associated with the case, right? Let's look at the device reading. Device reading is a real-time device KPI reading, right? For example, over here, you can see the last hour, the temperature of refrigerator 1 is 81 degree all the way. And if you look at the thermostat 1, it's the same. It's over 70 degrees and 93 degrees, and humidity is 72. So you basically can check each device's real-time device reading from here. And then of course you can change the data range times range and to see what do you want to check. So I know, okay, I have a problem with this vending machine as an example. I know this temperature is too high, 90 degrees. I needed to reset the temperature to 30 degree. Let's do this. Since I have 3 devices, so it will not pre-populate the device. You need to pick which device are you looking for. Vending machine 1, and this is a preset, the command I just show you here, right? So I'm going to change the temperature to 30, and I'm going to change the humidity to 30, and I'm going to send command. It will take about 30 seconds. I need to refresh the screen. This is my vending machine simulator. See, this value and temperature and humidity has been changed to 30, and you can see temperature has been dropped here. Let's go back to our case and refresh this vending machine device reading. Before we do that, I want to show you a timeline first. So this is the new feature we added into this release as well. So any IoT related transaction post is auto pasted here. So you can see we put the command over here, and we know which device you have reset Jessie's account. So let's go back to the device reading. Let's recheck the vending machine 1. See, this temperature is dropped from 90 degree to 30 degree. And assume I have reset all those 3 devices issue, so I can close the case. Okay, I'm going to also refresh one thing and show you the feature, how you see the case history. So you can see this, there are 2 icons here. One is dark green, one is light green. Dark green is showing when the case was created, and the light green when the case is resolved, right? And so you can see when you click that, it will pop up the dialog, and you can click the overall history of this case, right? And if you want to see the last 30 days of this device, you should be able to see multiple case history associated with this device. And based on that, an agent can tell if this device is a faulty device, a truly faulty device or not, right? Maybe at a recall stage. So this is the service history icon should be able to give an agent a clear view of the state of that device. Okay, so we finished the reactive scenario. Let's jump into a proactive scenario. Proactive scenario, currently I set up this environment with the rule is that when the device is over 100 degrees for 5 minutes, and I will automatically change the IoT alert into a case and assign to the IoT agent queue. I'm still Jane Smith, and I am part of the IoT agent queue, right? And the first thing in the morning, I can go to my queue and look at all the cases in my queue. You can see there is an auto, like a prefix. This is automatically converted from one alert. Let's take a look. Let's just random pick one here. And we can do the similar thing I just show you, the device reading. And you can check what's going on with that device, right? You can see the device is 107 degree, right? So that's why the case was auto-created, right? At this time, you don't have a drop-down menu here because you only have one device associated with the case, which is one here. So, and I'm going to reset the temperature here. At this time, the device is pre-populated because it's a one case to one device relationship. I will continue to use this pre-config the IoT command. This time I will change to 21 degree and 21 degree, and going to send this command over. And then if you go back to the case, and you can refresh the timeline here. So this is the command I just sent, right? IoT command was sent at 10:41, which is 1 minute ago. Let's take a look at this device. So I need to go back to this device and refresh the simulator. Waiting for the signal to be sent. See, this temperature dropped to 21 degree, and humidity dropped to 21 as well. So you can see the dashboard over here. So let's go back to the case and go look at the device reading. See, everything has been expected, right? So then we can resolve the case over here. Okay, that's to the second scenario, proactive scenario for this connected customer service. Thank you.